Dubai real estate sees 4.1 billion transactions in one day. That's $1 billion, people. The Dubai real estate market recorded 458 sales. These are transactions worth $2 billion in addition to 98 mortgage deals of $1.29 billion and 65 deals amounting to over $651 million on Tuesday alone. And this is according to data released by Dubai's Land Department.
The sales included 384 villas and apartments worth 386.6 million dirhams and 74 land plots worth 1.22 billion dirhams, while the mortgages included 80 villas and apartments worth 135.24 million dirhams and 18 land plots valued at 1.5 billion dirhams, bringing the total realty transactions of today to over 4.1 billion dirhams, according to a report via WAM.
Now, this news follows Dubai's stock market hitting an 8-year high, with the Dubai index trading at its highest since 2015. So, as Simran mentioned, 384 villas sold in one day, not including the apartments, not including the land deals. They mentioned the mortgage price as well. As we see the real estate sector going from strength to strength, it's also being recognized in the stock market, which we're seeing oil prices rising, which economy as a whole, we're doing well.
And that is so great to hear. It is, okay, so many emotions run through you when you hear this. Number one, 1 billion dirham transactions in just a day. It shows you how Dubai is really like on top of its game, and all the research and data and everything that we've brought to you, statistics, from like, you know, yesterday's conversation on digital nomads, on like it being the safest place, on it being the world's most traveled to city for, you know, tourism. We are just topping the leaderboard.
True, but it does beg the question continuously as we see rents rising, is it the time to buy? Because obviously mortgages here, and I assume the majority of us would be taking out mortgages to purchase, it's pegged to the dollar in terms of the rate rises. So if the dollar rises and the interest rises in the States, it's going to rise here. However, we did have property expert here on the show a week ago, and they see the future of Dubai just continuing to grow. So although mortgages, the interest rate might be expensive, it still is seen as good value in comparison to properties around the world. And properties will probably get more expensive. So it still is seen, according to an expert, the time to buy.
Oh my God. So right now is the cheapest it's going to be.
Maybe it depends on
it's just
area.
Gonna keep growing.
But also there's more properties coming into the market as well. So it's hard to know.
And one tip I was given, I don't know why I was given this tip, not like I'm going to do anything with it, but it's like you should always buy property that's up and coming, developing, and not developed or that's already like, you know, up and running, because that's when you get the best value for your money, when it's like you invest in a developing property, of course, because like, you know, that's when it's like at their best rates. Sorry? It's called off plan. It's called off plan. Oh my God.
Developing hood, who knows?
Development hood.
No, like a developing hood, like if it's just opened. It doesn't necessarily need to be off plan, but maybe it's an area who, you know, they don't have the mall yet, they don't have the supermarket yet, the school yet, but you see that it could come.
And JVC, they struck gold. Like with the mall coming up and everyone who invested first in JVC, like initially in the properties there. And now it's like they have a mall. It's become such a buzzing community.
Happening for sure.
Yeah. But we'll jump into our next story. So if you're looking